Welcome back to our vintage series, episode 20. On the previous episode, we got our sunflowers harvested. When will those sell? I believe those sell in January. Am I wrong about that? Let's double check. Sunflower, oh no, March. We got a little bit on that. We do have our corn to pick. We just got set up here in the last episode. So we'll definitely get started on that. And I'm trying to think of our pigs too. Are really low on food. So the whole thing we want to try is, on our previous series, we were able to put a root crop in and then base food. So base food could be something like corn, and then root crop can be like potatoes. And there is potatoes in the stores for a pallet. So we're going to try to get a pallet of that, and we're going to see if we can put that in that trigger. And then we'll see if this should go down all the way once we get up to the corn, I think. Yeah, there we go. Interesting how the modder made it that way. I think we might try to do more headlands than 3. Let's go with 5. Should get a decent harvest off of this, so we'll get it in the trailer. And like I said, we'll dump. Maybe we should put the potatoes in before we dump it in the pig trigger, just so we don't accidentally overfill it. I can't remember how big the fill trigger is. Where that? I suppose it's 6. Our trailer holds 5. It might be alright. We might be okay to do it. But I do definitely want to make sure that that works. Oh yeah, I also forgot that the percentages are up on the upper left. I always get off the implement here to check our numbers and everything, but we got it right over there, 122%. I guess we can't really see the percentages on the other stuff, but that was one thing. They did add in 25. I don't know if we'll get to the hay cutting today. I should say we're gonna make more silage bales because we definitely don't need hay yet, but grass cutting. We're going to get a new baler. We don't have enough money for it quite yet, but we will have to sell eggs in November, so if we could just put it off another month, which we can easily do. We got plenty of stuff to do. We gotta pick this, and then we could do some mulching, and like I said, we gotta take care of the pigs as well. But I don't think it would be a bad idea to get a field mulched so we can get on the top of that. But yeah, we'll put that off till November. We could actually even get started on it and get it cut and get it raked and just wait to bale it, because even if it sits for a month, it ain't too bad either. Without further ado, let's get this picked. We'll get it loaded in the wagon. We'll see where we're at.
Let's go. Yo. I'm like an addict, do I gotta have it. I ain't even playing, got a really bad habit. If it moves, gotta grab it, fuse like a magnet. Lose, won't have it till I'm doomed in a casket. I ain't playing, got a weird mind. If you work 8 hours, I'ma work 9. If the shit tastes sour, you should taste mine. I'ma stay in power for a long time. Get up, nah, I ain't a quitter. Toss me the ball, I'm a really big hitter. Big picture, I'm a straight killer. Rising the song to the highest bidder. Got juice, got gas, I'ma move fast. New shoes, new tracks, like who's that? I'm new, come back, better than last. Yeah, it's a new me, never gonna look back. I'm never gonna look back. Cause damn, I was built to last. You move slow and I move fast, and that's facts. Only I can make a change. Slowly take a step today. I will never be the same, cause that's what it takes. move slow and I move fast, and that's facts. Only I can make a change. Slowly take a step today. I will never be the same, 'cause that's what it takes.
So went ahead and decided to wait before we dump the pig, or I should say the corn into the... We'll dump this load into the pen there. And then we'll be able to see us 2600 there. We still, like this potato idea, I still don't know if it's going to work. I hope it works. But we're going to run down and grab a pallet of potatoes first. I hope it works. I'm trying to think if it doesn't go in the trigger, like we could dump it in like a... well, another trailer somehow. And then maybe that would work. Let's see here. We got enough room to get in here. Should be. There we go. Excellent. We're done harvesting for the year. Yeah, so we could probably... this is a perfect time to actually use our small trailer with our car, finally. Our Skoda. We haven't used this that much. But I think this with our little trailer, it should hook up, I hope. Maybe not, because it is that other hitch. I hope it works. It does not. The one time we could actually use this trailer, we can't. So we either got to run down there with the tractor, or we could just, well, we might as well just grab the truck. That's a shame. There is another trailer we could get that would work better than that one if we decide to do that. But again, that's not a top priority by any means. We got this truck here. We'll grab one pallet because I think there's, is it 1,000 liters or 2,000? You only need a small percentage for the root crop because it hardly gets ate up at all. And they have a forklift down at the sale area, so we should be good. Yeah, they do have a forklift. I haven't used it in so long because we had those liftable bags. Yeah, so we're going to, what's on sale by what while we're down here? This would be nice, but I think we're going to go with the other mulcher in the mod hub. Let's see. So we are looking for... yeah, so if we come down to, is it under seeds? No. Potato section, consumables. There we go. I'm hoping this works. 1,000 liters, $950. This would be so perfect if this works. We're going to give it a shot. We're taking a chance by doing this. Again, there's different like ways of doing things. That's kind of nice to figure them out as you go. Grab the forklift and then we'll put it up because obviously it's way too heavy for us to lift by hand. Got quite the advertisements here. We got a Farm Simulator VR. We got the Mercedes pack coming out, which actually, I don't know if this will be... this will air before. I guess it'll be pretty close, I think. Probably the week of. See if I get that right. No, this should be out before that comes out, I think. I do have the year one season pass, so I will get it, but we might use it in the our next series in the, I guess it would be the South American map we're gonna go to. We're gonna use our income we get off this save to go down to South America and start an operation down there. Yeah, I don't know if I would like... I'm probably not going to purchase the Season 2 pass, because a lot of the bundles, the DLCs, I don't really use, or need to use, let's put it that way, or have an urge to use them. Only the one I really like would want is that last one, the quarter forward. It's a new map and there's, well, a bunch of equipment and a bunch of Sometimes I add like a new crop and stuff. Those are the only one I have a desire to, and I could get that a lot cheaper on its own. So I'm probably not going to get Season 2 Pass, and then... Because I could have easily did without these other two. There's some cool stuff in the, well, the second one. Yeah, Plains and Prairies it was called. That was a... There's some cool equipment in there, but it's not like I desperately needed it. There's a lot of good stuff on the mod hub, too. Okay, let's see if this goes in. I assume we have to unlatch it first, but I guess the other one we had didn't do that. Hopefully it works. Yes! Yes! Perfect! So, yeah, root crops 5%. And then we'll dump in the corn here. We'll probably still have to end up getting bags. We're going to have to do another field of corn next year, I think. Just to keep up with the demand. We're going to probably have to do a round of bags again, too, for the pigs, because I have a feeling that they're going to eat all that corn that we have. It's crazy. Okay. Yeah, we do some baling. I'm gonna switch this tractor to the wide tires in front. We'll go away from the trike and then we'll give that a shot. Because that's what you do. You'd want to run down your hay before you bale it, or in our case, grass, I guess. Okay, 2,600 liters. I know it's not going to completely fill the pen, but we will give it a shot here. See where we're at. So yeah, we got still 3,000 here. Let's go ahead and top it up more, or at least get another load. We only dumped in one load, right? So that this will use up the rest of it. Yeah. So all our corn will be gone. And I think it'll take all of it too. Small fields, but yeah, maybe we should consider doing a couple fields of corn. I guess it depends on how crazy we want to go. Yeah, that doesn't plant until April. That's probably not a bad idea. Yeah, so that was... Yeah, that was all of it. It's probably the better way to do it. We'd have to really sit down and figure it out to see if it would be cheaper, but I don't have the statistics in front of me. There. So that is... Yeah, they almost filled them up. But with all these pigs, they're going to eat right through that, so... I think we'll do 2 fields of corn next year, and that'll leave us with... What? We still have 2 more left? No, it'll leave us with 1 field. I think for the sake of changing it up, we'll do the corn over here. And then also on this one here. That should be a lot of crop. So we only got to figure out one other crop that we want to do. Our cash crop. We haven't done soybeans yet. That might be a good one to do. I think we'll plan on soybeans. We should actually I'll put these in the task list so I don't forget. So we got corn planting in April. And we got soybeans in April. We could do one month and one the other. Okay, manage tasks, one-offs, yes. Plant 2 fields of corn. And that will be in April. There we go. And then we'll add another task. So we plant 1 field of soybeans. And that will be in April as well. And we'll just see them both, and then we can decide what we want to do. Because obviously, it goes for 2 months. Perfect. We got it all set up for next year then. We got a little bit of time left in the day. We could go to October 2nd. Unless we wanted to get started, but we got plenty of time. We're gonna... Maybe we'll get started and then... Because it probably would be a good idea to cut that grass here yet in October. We'll get it all set up, get started. We could probably actually get one completely mulched. That way we're not getting too much going on. Again, it would be nice to upgrade to our other mulcher. But we got to get the baler first. We can start consuming twine. Let's see, yeah, we'll do the cornfields first that we're going to do for next year. We'll also have to cultivate, so it's probably a good idea that we do get started on the mulching and then have time to cultivate. Perfect. We are off. So we got 95 horse. Let me double check the horsepower on this mulcher. Let's see, the mulcher is 75. Yeah, we got plenty of horsepower. It's just such a slow process. We definitely will upgrade the mulcher, I think, next. I can't guarantee that, but it's definitely looking like we probably will. And then we can also use that, well, that modded mulcher also act as a roller. And we can just get their correct width and go from there. Look at that! We got her done. Before sunset. Yeah, we'll get this back, and then I think we'll go ahead and configure the tractor right away for the wide front. We'll give that a shot, and then we're going to go take a nap. And then we can get the grass cut. We'll save the raking, I think, for the next episode, and then we'll also get it baled. But we'll buy the baler. Let's see... Yeah. Trying to think, because I want to make sure we can sell those eggs in November. We'll get those sold, and that should put us, hopefully, over the top for... Oh, that's right, we got to go to the other... We got rid of the other workshop in here. We used to have one in here for those that just joined, workbench, but now we got to come over here. Which is fine, because this is like our garage. Maybe should think about getting some stuff rearranged around here, but... Okay, yeah, let's try the wide. It was no cost because it was a freebie. Just perfect for us. Because I think we'll have a case for using both. I can see which one we like better. I think for maybe maneuverability, the trike was kind of nice. Let's see, yeah, we'll need the cutter, but we'll just stop here and take a nap. $260 property income. Yeah, how much did the pigs eat already? I bet you they ate so much. They ate a few, but yeah, it was, they're definitely going to go through it really quick. I mean, we could also, like, you know, purchase corn in bulk if we put up the buying station. I'd like to have that down by a co-op, but we tried that before, it wouldn't let us. Eggs 4, 8, 30, we got another month yet. Gonna be really close. I think if we get enough egg, it's gonna be right on the edge of having enough. I think with the daily income from our power generators, that should help just put us over, you know? If not, we could just go ahead and sell some honey at a lower price and take the hit on it. We'll see how it goes. Again, we'll do that in the next episode. Okay, we're going to get some grass cut. We may have to start using some workers too on the other tractor and get a mulcher put off, just so we can cut some work down, but we'll focus on the grass cutting for now. And cultivating. Yeah, it's still good this month. I believe if we wouldn't cut it here, I think November is last year, month to cut according to the crop calendar. Yeah, so I think in December we would lose a growth stage. It goes back one, if I'm not mistaken. We're gonna be breathing in a little bit of dust. But that's the chances we take. It won't take that long to get this cut at all. I really do like this cutter. That went pretty smooth. We are good to go. Yeah, so I was thinking about, we might end up even having to sell our... We could maybe, I was thinking maybe we might be able to sell the eggs in this month. I guess it says the price is decreasing. What does it say over here? I mean, we'll do it on the next episode regardless. It still says it should increase in November. Yeah, we can still rake it this month and just, we can bail in November. Won't be anything wrong with that. I think we're going to leave it there for today's episode. What I'm going to do is, well, I'll get this cutter put off and then we'll, I'll hook up the rake so I don't forget that we need to do that. And then we can take care of that when we come back, and then, like I said, we'll be able to sell the eggs. We're actually it's going to be a sale episode too, because we're going to be hitting in January, and there's some sales to do. We're going to have, they sell all the silage, so we're definitely going to get some more cash, but we'll probably get close to, pretty close to zero here after we buy the baler. It's going to be very interesting if we get enough money from the eggs and can just make it. Eggs and actually the property income with the wind turbines that we put up. Alright, so we're going to leave it there for today's episode. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we will see you on the next one.